class? What are we going to talk about at the end? Are we going to talk about our experiences, or are we going to share advice? I'll make it easier. Which will we do at the end? Talk about our past experiences or give advice? Which one?
Give advice.
Give advice. Very good. Make suggestions. Well done. Okay, so right now, step 1, you're going to tell us your name and where you're from, like I said, and the warm-up question, don't know why I only wrote that. The warm-up question is, were you a good student in high school? For example, hey everyone, I'm Valerie, or Val. I'm from Southern California, but right now I'm living in beautiful Jaco, Costa Rica. And I was a really horrible high school student. I know that's kind of hard to believe because I'm a teacher now, but I was really bad to the point that I actually got a GED instead of a high school diploma. But I made it. It's okay. Pedro, please go next.
Hello, Valerie. How are you?
So good. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Hello, guys. I'm Pedro. I'm from Brazil. When I was in high school, I'm a very bad student. Yeah, it's quite.
Well, we're good adults. That's really what matters, right, Pedro?
Yeah, now I'm very good adult.
Good job.
More important.
And next, Joel. Joel.
Hi, my name is Joel. I'm from Mexico. I'm born in the north of the country, in the cities Monterrey. Now I live in the south country, in Tabasco, Villahermosa, Tabasco. I forget my school because I had 30 years no more students. I finished my in 1991. After the year 1990, my job only job, no more students. I studying different specialties. And one degree, in another time only job.
Well, remember, the question is, were you? But I'm so sorry, I spelled that wrong. I wasn't looking when I wrote it. The question is, were you a good student? And tell me, Joel, is were used in the past or the present?
Now in the present, I
No.
work.
It's not about the present, though. Were you a good student is about the past. Right? That's why I said I was a bad student. I am 34 years old. I'm not in high school anymore. High school is secondary school. When you were like a teenager, the school you went to when you were a teenager is called high school in American English.
Okay, finish the university.
Yeah, but I'm not asking about that. I'm asking about high school. Do you understand high school?
High school is similar to university, no?
No, high school is secondary school. Before you go to university, you go to high school. It's before university. You go to high school when you're like 13 years old, 14 years old, 15 years old, 16. Those are your high school years in American English. So I'm asking about that. I want to know if you were good when you were in school.
In high school, I was to only 2 years in 1986, no 84 and 1886 in the for me the is the best times in students in the high school. Okay,
Your high school was only 2 years long, or did you leave early?
yes,
Normally it's
no,
4 or longer.
no, okay, no. In Mexico, it's 3 years. It's 3 years.
3 years.
3
Okay,
years. The
let's say
high
these
school,
dates
yes.
again. 1984 through 1986.
No, 1981 and 1984.
Okay,
81
1981
and 84.
through
Okay.
1984.
Um,
That's how to say it.
84, yeah. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is
And
this is
remember,
time in
not I am born, I was born. I was
I
born. And I
remember only
am
my
50
father.
years old. Okay? Those are some
Okay, I
tips for
remember
you. But that's
in
okay.
this
Well, I'm
time
so
my
sorry. I'm going to
father.
stop you because we've got a really big class. So I've got to stop you, okay?
Okay.
I'm so sorry, but we've got many, many students and we've got to share the time among everyone. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you
Next.
so much.
You will.
Next, Chung.
Yes. My name Trung. I'm from Vietnam. Now I live in Ho Chi Minh City. When I was a student in high school, I'm very good, and I try to repair the lesson, go to school on time and full time. I never off in school, and I always to try to learn a lesson when I go to school, and I have a good mark, and I think it's a good time for me because when I in the university I'm lazy more, and because in the high school teacher is require and require a lot, and we have to learn. But in a university, teacher not require, and we learn by yourself. And our student in university it become lazy.
Good. Can we say like I am lazy in university though? Because you're not in university now, right? You're a businessman. So we would say I was lazy. Okay. When I was in university, I was lazier. You've graduated university, right, Trung? Trung, can you hear me? Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't hear you. Let me type to you in the chat. I lost your audio, Trung. Just a couple of other things. I think you said I never slacked off, which I really liked. And we'll just remember to say I had good marks. Instead of I have, I had in the past. And next, my other Pedro.
Yes, teacher. Good night. Sorry.
Good evening.
The audio, no, I don't listen. The
You can't hear
participants.
us? Oh, you can't hear your
Yeah, I can
classmates?
hear. Excuse me?
You can't hear whom? I don't understand, but we're really low on time here, everyone. Let's push forward. Pedro,
Teacher.
I'm asking you to introduce yourself and answer our warm-up question.
The audio is locked.
Sorry, Pedro. I really can't hear you. I understand you're having a problem with audio. Me too. So
Yes.
let's write to each other because I can't hear you. So this isn't going to work. You'll have to just type for today, okay? Next,
Yes.
Min Lock.
Yes, teacher. Can you hear me clearly?
Thank you. I hear you perfectly.
Thank you. Let me introduce this bit from myself. My name's Locke. I come from a very beautiful city in the middle of Vietnam, and yeah, back to my high school time, I was just a normal student, nothing excellent. But in return, I have some thing that I'm good at. I like literature. I love literature, but I'm very poor in English. And English is considered a compulsory subject at school. And I have I always tried to pass in the English text, and I always failed. um, and now I'm tried, but I think in my high school time, um, was good for me.
That's great. How funny. So you always got really bored with English and now you're trying as an
Yes, I
adult?
was.
I did the same
Yes.
thing with Spanish. I did the same thing. Now I'm like, why? Good.
Yes, and
Thank
now I choose like I worked in hospitality industry, and English is the important tool, and that
you.
I need to improve a lot.
That's awesome. Good for you for dedicating yourself now. Thank you so much, Luck.
Thank you, teacher.
Next, Jose.
Hello, can you hear
Jose.
me?
Yeah, perfect. Hello.
Hello, teacher. My name is Jose. I am from Mexico, and I am 27 years old. I remember that I was a bad student because I remember that I used to play with my friends in classes. I didn't I I didn't to do homework, or I didn't take some classes.
You didn't do your homework?
Sorry?
Did you say that you didn't do your homework or you did? You did your homework. You took some classes. I'm sorry, I'm not sure if you said you didn't do homework or you
I
did
didn't.
your homework.
I didn't
Didn't.
do homework.
Good.
Yes.
I didn't do homework. Oh no. Such a vital part. Thank
Yes.
you. Welcome. Good work. And next, Felix.
Hi, teacher. Good evening. Hi, everyone.
Welcome.
Okay.
How are you?
Yes, I'm Felix. I'm from Mexico, and now I live in Veracruz. For example, in the high school, I was a student responsible. I was um, very bad with the exposition. Yes. And for example, also I was bad with the English. I didn't like English, but now all changed. Yes.
Oh, how interesting. Good. By
Yeah.
expositions, did you mean like presentations when you
Yes.
had to be on exhibit, like to present something?
Exactly. Thank you.
Be like presentations.
Presentation, if a topic
Cool.
for show all group. Yes,
Yeah,
I was very bad
absolutely. Let's say
because
the first sentence again. I heard in the high school, I was a student responsible. Do you know what I want to change?
now
I want to say in high school, but
in
not
high
the
school.
high school.
Okay,
In
sorry.
high
In high
school.
school. In
I
high school.
was I was a responsible student, but not student responsible. Just the word
Okay.
order.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. Good work. Thanks for your patience. And last person with an extreme amount of patience, Eric. I'm so sorry. I can't believe we're still on step one. Eric,
No
please go
problem.
next.
Yeah, of course. My name is Eric. I'm from Mexico. I'm living now in the Guadalajara, Jalisco. It's Mexico. I was good student in my high school because I did all homework and I don't know, maybe that.
Yeah, that's an important part, like we said.
Yeah.
Good. Say this one again. Now you are living in Guadalajara, Jalisco, but not
Yeah.
in the Guadalajara.
Is
No, the.
I'm living in Guadalajara, Jalisco.
That's exactly
Yeah.
right. When you said
Yes.
it, the only thing I heard was the Guadalajara. So I just wanted to remind you to get rid of
All
that.
right.
The. Good.
I'm so sorry.
No, don't be. Don't be at all. Great work, everyone.
Thank you.
Okay. So now we're going to watch our video. I'm a little worried because we're going to watch it with the activity, but I mean, we've got a big group and we're low on time. So maybe we'll just watch a part of it. Let me share. Okay, I've changed my audio. I promised Pedro. Pedro, you said you can hear us now, right? Do you want to try your step one?
Yes, teacher. You listen.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well,
I can hear you. Yeah, can you hear me? I can hear you.
thank you, teacher. My name is Pedro. I was born in Monterrey, Nuevo León, Mexico, but now I live in León, Guanajuato. When I was a student in a high school, I don't have a good student because in this moment of my life, I was a problems in my life because my mother is was a sick, and she had a cancer, and I don't pay attention in the high school. I don't went to the school, and I saw to my sisters because I washed the clothes, uh, um, the responsibilities of the house.
Yeah, absolutely. They became your responsibilities. You had to take over, the responsibility of the house. A couple of more past verbs. By the way, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. It must have been really hard. Since it was in the past, you're going to change a couple of words. Like, for example, I didn't go to school. I had some problems in my life. And
I had
wasn't
some problem. Oh yeah. Thanks.
Exactly. Okay, class. We're gonna really modify this. I think the most important thing, everyone seems to really want to talk, and that's what it's about. So we're gonna probably just cut out this video, and you're gonna do it as your kind of homework. You should be able to access it with this in the same way you entered the class. But if not, you'll get an email, I think, after class giving it to you. I'll put the link here just in case. Who can tell me, what do you think this person means by get involved? How might we get involved in high school? Anyone have a guess?
Involved?
How can you get involved in high school? What's an example of a way we can get involved? Can you guys do it without the video or no?
Volunteer?
Repeat.
Yes.
Anyone? Oh, I'm sorry. Do I have all the microphones on? Yeah. Okay. Anyone can tell me, because I'm so sorry, class. Again, we're going to cut out this step because we just don't have time. We've got like 5 minutes left, and I want you to have all of the chances to speak. So we're not going to do the video. Instead, we're going to share our own tips. We're going to go right to the end. But I just want to talk about this video. He's going to talk about getting involved. Does anyone have an example of a way students can get involved in high school? What do you think that means? Any guesses?
I think. Sorry. Sorry, go ahead, guys.
Well, someone. I like that you're very polite. Someone give me an answer.
That's right. When the high school student involved is extra activities, for example, when the extra activity of the normal classes.
Exactly. Yeah, joining a club, doing extracurricular activities, which is like an activity or club that's not required. Exactly. So in the video, this young man is going to recommend getting involved, doing some kind of extracurricular activity that really allows you to, get involved and be there and be a part of things and help others. This is a great video, so you're going to watch it. I think that's a really nice piece of advice. Now, again, volunteers, what tips do you have for high school students in your country?
Study a lot.
Study a lot? And why? Tell me more, Pedro. Great example. Describe it.
It's very important when you study a lot because you have more opportunity after high school. You start is very important for your academic life in the university. Yeah, when you study a lot, you open your brain for new things.
Absolutely. I love that. I agree. I wish I had studied more and taken it seriously.
Yeah.
I would have been where I am, but faster. Good. I love that, Pedro. Really well said. Who's next? Who has another tip for high schoolers?
For me, it's maybe yeah, come on.
So sorry. I think I heard for me. Who said for me? Was it Eric or Felix?
Yeah, me, Eric.
Okay, perfect. Eric, you're going to go, and then Felix, because I think it was both of you guys trying to talk at the same time. Thank you. Love it. Eric first.
All right. For me, maybe in this case, in Mexico, maybe don't nervous talking about that, that everything, or I don't know, maybe talk about clothes, or I don't know, clothes. I don't know, maybe they eat food. I don't know, everything. Talking about everything.
If I understand correctly, don't get nervous talking about anything, maybe? Like be confident talking about everything. Is that right?
Yeah.
For me, in
All right.
Good. Thank you so much. Felix?
Yes, for example, I think that take important at school because it's a good opportunity for I don't know follow best or go out ahead. I don't know how to say salir adelante or continue with the career or with the student.
Well, I'm not totally sure I understand because remember in English, a career is a job you have for your life, like a profession.
Yes.
Being a teacher is my career, but it's not what I studied. At university, I studied social science. So it can be different. Your career is your profession. So I think you're saying that your tip is to pay attention instead of take importance. Pay attention.
Yes, at the school.
Pay attention. Yeah, pay attention in class, right? Know what's going on. Give it the importance it deserves. So rather than take importance, we use this expression, pay attention. Good. Great. And I'm so sorry. No, we're out of time. I'm really sorry, class. Thank you very much for your excellent English. Today we really had to modify class because we were so tight on time. So I apologize again. Please watch the video on your own time and keep up the great work. I really appreciate your flexibility and excellent English.